You may have forgotten about kreekcraft's Roblox game Timmeh, and for good reason. Timmeh was a Roblox game, released a couple of years ago, inspired by the iconic character from the Roblox YouTuber kreekcraft's channel. Developed by Wonderworks Studio, the game initially garnered attention and excitement from fans. However, over time, it has unfortunately faded into obscurity, experiencing a lack of active players and a prolonged absence of updates for over a year. The question arises, why did a game created by the most popular Roblox streamer suffer such a fate? To understand the trajectory of Timmeh, let's explore its background further. The game and character made its debut in 2020 through a video uploaded to kreekcraft's second channel, Kreeky. Initially, this video was a random skit, but unexpectedly received immense support from kreekcraft's fanbase. Encouraged by the positive response, kreekcraft continued producing videos in a similar style, and these videos, if not all, consistently outperformed his main channel in terms of views. Consequently, Timmeh became a central part of kreekcraft's content, alongside the infamous angry dad situation that had unfolded a year or two earlier. At a certain point, kreekcraft made a decision that sparked some controversy among fans. He opted to create a plushie of the Timmeh character, which caused dissatisfaction among some fans who believed that kreekcraft had not originally designed the Timmeh model. kreekcraft addressed this issue on a video on his kreekcraft channel, explaining that the ownership of the model belonged to Roblox himself, and he had made significant modifications to avoid outright plagiarism. Despite the creating the model, kreekcraft technically didn't own it since it was a Roblox avatar utilizing Roblox assets. Fortunately, this concern didn't escalate beyond a few Twitter users, and the situation eventually settled down. However, on August 14, 2021, a sudden twist occurred when kreekcraft's second Twitter account, Late to Stream, seemed to have been hacked. In a subsequent video posted on his channel, kreekcraft revealed details about the supposed hacking incident. The hacked account started posting cryptic messages and puzzles, accompanied by a changed profile picture and a display name that read "Redacted." Users gradually deciphered these messages, leading them to the Twitter account of Wayfind Universe, which further propagated enigmatic messages. These messages even included images that appeared to be screenshots from a Roblox game. Eventually, a tweet was shared containing ambiguous text about anomalies and providing a link to the official game reveal trailer for the Timmeh Roblox game. In a surprising turn of events, it turns out that the hacking and mysterious messaging were all part of an elaborate scheme to generate hype for the new game. kreekcraft revealed the truth in a subsequent video, announcing a major project he had been secretly working on for the past few months. The entire episode served as a captivating means to build excitement and ensure that his followers didn't miss the highly anticipated announcement. Now, let's delve into the reasons why Timmeh failed to meet expectations. Firstly, upon its initial release, the game entered early access, which is a common practice for most Roblox games. However, the developers aimed to prevent a flood of players encountering disruptive glitches, which could potentially deter them from returning. To mitigate this risk, they implemented a player limit and required a payment of 25 Robux or 25 cents to access the game. The intention behind this temporary fee was to remove it once the game reached a more polished and stable state. Secondly, another contributing factor to Timmeh's struggle was its lack of originality. Although the game was well made, its gameplay mechanics were strikingly similar to another popular Roblox game called Piggy. At the time of Timmeh's release, Piggy had reached its peak popularity. Consequently, players faced a dilemma in choosing between the two games, especially since Piggy offered free access, while Timmeh required a payment of 25 Robux. With the market dominated by Piggy, Timmeh faced an uphill battle in attracting players. Lastly, the developers themselves lost interest in continuing the development of Timmeh. Initially, kreekcraft collaborated with Wonderworks Studios to create the game. However, after its release and period of development, the studio realized that the game did not align with their creative vision. Consequently, they discussed in discussions with kreekcraft, ultimately leading to the mutual decision to discontinue the game. This choice was a sensible move, allowing both parties to redirect their efforts towards new projects that resonated better with their creative aspirations, rather than persisting with a Roblox game that failed to attract players. In conclusion, Timmeh's underwhelming performance can be attributed to a combination of factors. The limited access and initial payment requirement deterred initial players, inhibiting the game's ability to leverage its initial hype. Additionally, its lack of originality and similarity to a more dominant game in the market, coupled with the financial barrier, made it challenging for Timmeh to actually stand out and attract players. Despite the initial hype surrounding Timmeh, these factors collectively contributed to its decline and eventual lack of player engagement. Another significant reason behind the failure of Timmeh can be attributed to the track record of Wonderworks Studios, the development team responsible for creating the game. Unfortunately, Wonderworks Studios has encountered multiple failures with their previous projects, which has resulted in a tarnished reputation. The studio's history of abandoning projects and leaving them unfinished or supported has left a lasting negative impression on players and the gaming community as a whole. The reputation of Wonderworks Studio as a team that fails to follow through with their projects significantly impacted their perception of Timmeh among users. The knowledge that the game was developed by a studio with a track record of abandoning projects created a sense of skepticism and doubt. Players were understandably wary of investing their time and resources into a game that could potentially be left unfinished or supported, just like previous projects from the same studio. Additionally, users expressed their dissatisfaction with the development process of Timmeh itself. They criticized the choices made by Wonderworks Studios during the game's development, leading to further controversy. It's not uncommon for players to voice their opinions and concerns when they feel that a game does not meet their expectations, or falls short in certain aspects. In the case of Timmeh, the development decisions made by Wonderworks Studios drew negative attention, and added fuel to the existing criticism surrounding the game. The combination of Wonderworks Studios' unreliable reputation and discontent among users regarding the development choices significantly contributed to the failure of Timmeh. The gaming community's perception of the studio and the negative reception towards the game's development decisions ultimately hindered its potential success. And the controversy surrounding the development choices only reinforced their hesitations as players. In summary, Wonderworks' studio history of project failures and their reputation for abandoning projects played a pivotal role in the failure of Timmeh. Users' lack of trust and skepticism towards the studio's ability to deliver a fully realized and supported game created a significant barrier to player engagement. Furthermore, the discontent and controversy surrounding the development choices further eroded the game's chances of success. The cumulative effect of these factors contributed to the downfall of Timmeh and its subsequent lack of popularity and player support. In addition to the previously mentioned factors, several other reasons contributed to the perceived failure of Timmeh. Number 1 is lack of innovation. While Timmeh initially garnered excitement due to its association with KreekCraft and the Angry Dad storyline, players soon realized that the game lacked significant innovation. It followed a formulaic gameplay style similar to other popular Roblox games, offering little unique or groundbreaking features. This lack of innovation made it difficult for Timmeh to distinguish itself and attract players looking for fresh and new experiences. Number 2 is oversaturation of Roblox games. The Roblox platform boasts a variety of games, catering to various genres and player preferences. With such a wide array of options available, it becomes increasingly challenging for any single game to capture and maintain the attention of the player base. Timmeh faced fierce competition from numerous other well-established and popular Roblox games, making it harder for them to gain a significant following. Number 3 is community divisions. The Roblox community can be quite vocal and opinionated, with different factions having varying preferences for game styles and content creators. Some players may have felt divided in their support for Timmeh, due to personal preferences or allegiances to other Roblox influencers. These community divisions could have limited the game's potential audience and hindered its growth. Number 4 is limited marketing and promotion. While KreekCraft's involvement brought initial attention to Timmeh, the game lacks sustained marketing and promotional efforts. In a highly competitive gaming landscape, effective marketing is crucial for attracting and retaining players. If Timmeh did not receive adequate marketing support or failed to create enough buzz behind its initial release, it could have struggled to maintain players and gain momentum and reach a wider audience. Technical issues and lack of updates is number 5. Games that suffer from technical issues, glitches, or a lack of updates tend to lose player interest over time. If Timmeh experienced significant technical problems that went unaddressed or failed to receive regular updates and improvements, it could have resulted in player frustration and disengagement. A lack of ongoing support and updates can erode player confidence and contribute to a decline in player numbers. Number 6 is evolving player preferences. Gaming trends and player preferences are continuing evolving, and what may have been popular at the time of Timmeh's release could have shifted by the time it struggled to gain traction. Players have been drawn to other games with different themes, gameplay mechanics, or visual styles, leaving Timmeh behind as it failed to keep up with the changing landscape. In conclusion, the perceived failure of Timmeh can be attributed to various factors. These include the lack of innovation, the oversaturation of Roblox games, community divisions, limited marketing efforts, technical issues, and a failure to adapt to evolving player preferences. While the game did have momentum involving kreekcraft, these factors contributed to its struggle to establish a dedicated player base and maintain long-term success in the competitive Roblox gaming ecosystem. If you liked that video, then please hit the like button below or leave me any comments or questions you might have. I love hearing from my viewers. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. That way you never miss out on any future videos from me. Until next time, stay safe and stay awesome, everyone.